Hi, I'm Lakshya Sinha of class 8C, and today I'm going to be presenting my AI idea under Data and AI Talks event. So as you can see, my idea's name is Constructix. It's an AI-led construction design system which will be a boon for the construction world. My idea is mainly dependent on generative AI, which is the buzzword right now, and everyone's talking about it. So that's what my idea is based on. So let me introduce my idea to you all. So my idea consists of two parts. The first part is design generation, where we would generate floor plans, interior, exterior views, and other views of residential buildings, and not just residential buildings, or other large infrastructure projects as well, such as roads, flyovers, airport expansions, etc. The second part is text generation and commentary, where we would generate optimize material lists and resource allocation and all that to get into the peculiarities of construction. Now I would like to take you through the genesis of my idea, like how did I get into this and why did I want to bring a solution for. So as you can see, construction design has some flaws. It's a inconsistent workflow. You require knowledge of complex architecture and software solutions. Requires extensive manual efforts, such as working on 3D renders the whole day, rendering CADs, and reworking different iterations of projects and all that. Leads me to my next point, which is highly time-consuming process in which a team of architects spends months and months making iterations, different versions of projects based on the demands of stakeholders and consumers all around the world. And that's the problem. Also, we are not able to generate different visualizations in real life settings. I've seen builders publish images and visualizations of their projects, but it's always in a fancy setting in middle of the trees. It's not in a real life setting. So developing a visualization of such manner will give a direct idea of how things will work. It also requires stringent government compliance, as you know. If anything goes wrong with that, it could cause problems in your construction overall. So, and also engineers and architects could lack information in this domain. Now I would like to take you through my solution. Constructix is a one-stop solution. My solution provides real-time visualizations in which we create 2D images of floor plans, interior views, interior designs, etc., and also 3D visualizations and immersive visualizations of projects on the 3D map of the earth through Google Maps. Now I would like to go on resource optimization, which is under great attribute of our solution, in which we create optimized material lists and resource deployment to create economically beneficial solutions for large scale organizations. Ease of use is something that this solution is created for. This whole solution works upon text prompts and text prompts, which makes the whole process of creating construction designs way easier. I would also like to highlight the fact that we would provide users with template fields and drop downs, which would be selected on basis of the parameters of construction, to even eliminate the usage of text prompts and make it even easier. 100% compliance is another thing that our solution provides, as it will be fed and trained upon data about best practices for constructions in different regions and government compliances to create compliant project designs. Time efficiency is guaranteed, as it's an automated system. It's by AI, so something that architects and organizations really search for nowadays. We can go to the next slide. So now I would like to go behind the scenes and tell you how it works. So as I explained, we have two parts in our solution. The first part is design generation, in which we would use GANs, which are generative adversarial networks, to and train them upon visual data such as construction images and other visual data to create floor plans, interior designs, exterior designs, and all that. The second part of things is text generation, where we would use LLMs, large language models, to train on factors beyond design, such as materials, resources, timelines, regional recommendations, and government compliance. The multimodal solutions which were recently announced by Google, such as Google Gemini in the annual keynote, will utterly benefit our solution, as they would combine the overall capabilities of text generation and image generation to create labeled images. Another enhancement to this idea is that we'll make a text to 3D pipeline in which the 2D images created 3D text prompts will be converted to 3D models. This technology is already being developed by NVIDIA. So this model would be trained upon 3D files, CAD renders, famous architecture, and other construction images. To put it all together, we would integrate it with Google API to represent it on a 3D map of the Earth, Google Maps, and give an immersive view of the whole project. Now I would like to demonstrate a few use cases. So here I have generated a floor plan of a 3 BHK flat through DALI, which is a text to image AI. As you can see, the floor plans are not labeled correctly. It's because the standalone technology of generative adversarial networks does not have this capability, but when multi-model solutions like Google Gemini will come 1 year down the line, they will really help this. I also created a few demonstration of visualizations of night and day visualizations of residential buildings, and I'll agree that this is very preliminary, as we are just using public data, but our solution will be trained upon special construction domain data, so it will enhance a lot. Here I used GPT to generate best practices and governmental compliances and how to overcome them for a multi-story building being built in Alaska. So as you can see, it gave geographic characteristic considerations and how to implement them to make your building more compliant for the geographical area of Alaska, and also government rule compliances of Alaska and US. So with that, I would like to end my presentation, and I hope it will be a AI co-pilot for effortless project planning and execution.